third time today I've done a live stream, and the live chat thing isn't accessible so quickly, so I'm gonna have to do the pop-out chat, and I'm fine with doing that. I just really, wish that it would let me know that ahead of time. So quick racing event thing because not too many cars, and three of the cars can't race because two of them are rubber tire cars. One of them doesn't even go down my track. The other two won't even be able to compete with these two cars. And if I was to do them in a separate race, one of the other cars wouldn't even be a close call. But the main reason why I'm not racing the rubber tire cars I got today is because one of them is just way too slow, and it's a really rare car. It's actually more rare than the Mini GT car I got today, apparently. And I didn't know that. I think that's my first or second Johnny Lightning car in my collection, by the way. So yeah, I know Peanut Old Man Diecast would like that car because he's a huge Camaro fan, and it's actually a Camaro, the one I'm talking about, the one that's able to go down my track, unlike this 4x4 Chevy van that can't even go down my track, but it fits on the track somehow. So yeah, quick racing thing, and then back to answering questions about diecast cars and real life car stuff afterwards. So yeah, trust me, this won't take too long because I've already tested the cars out, so I'm not wanting to spoil anything. That's why I've put them. Actually, I've put them all in Actually, no, I put them in different lanes this time, sort of. Yeah, I kind of have actually put the cars in different lanes, by the way. So, yeah. Meet the commentator cars, the ones that can't race because they won't be able to compete with the cars that are racing right now. We have this awesome Sunoco or Sunco Camaro. This the weird thing is it says Z28 on the front, but it's actually an SS Camaro from '68. I know Pete at Oldman Diecast would love to have this one in his collection. They actually had quite a few of these here, so if I ever go back there again, probably end up, they have probably quite a few Hot Wheels and other car Camaros, so yeah. Charia Vanad. I'm just gonna call you C.R. Mo if you're okay with that, because I'm having a real difficult time pronouncing your name, sadly. So yeah, just sit back, have fun, and this is one of the commentator cars. The 1968 Camaro SS and the Sunoco racing team colors. As you can tell, it says number 6 because that's the racing number on it, by the way. It's just hard to see that in the live stream because when I pull it closer, it looks like the number 9 instead of number 6. So this is the car that I got from the old vintage Matchbox gift pack, which now they call 5-packs. It's a Coca-Cola one, so all 5 of the cars are Coca-Cola themed, by the way, after the soda company, obviously. It's the Chevy 4x4 van, and this is actually my first Chevy 4x4 van in my collection of diecast cars for Hot Wheels or Matchbox, and obviously it's a Matchbox one. This is my second Mini GT car. This is the Watkins Glen IMSA 2017 Acura NSX GT3 number 86. Superbird Diecast, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you here in a while. I'm just going over the commentator cars because I felt like doing Imagineering commentating with these 3 cars. So these 3 cars are probably going to be like saying who do you think is going to win this race and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, the NSX is really cool looking. My friend who is not here apparently, by the way, told me that the person on this car right here, if you can see it really carefully, there's a person on this car, and I believe he said that was Sam Jackson, who tries to get people enlisted in military service stuff during World War II. Now, obviously, I'm not going to talk too much more about history stuff because that's not the part of this part or point of this live stream. The point of this is to do car racing and then answer questions about cars. So yeah, sit back, relax, and chat amongst yourselves, and let's see what happens. I don't know if any of the people here have seen the cars that are racing. If not, I can try to do that. They're on the track over there, by the way. If you can't figure out what the cars are, I can gladly do that right now because I've already said them. That's I might as well just pull them out and then put them back on. This is the 855i BMW from the Matchbox Coke 5-pack, and yes, the door's open. This Matchbox Coke 5-pack came out in 1996, by the way. 5 years before I was even born, that 5-pack came out. Can you believe that? I just found that really cool. No. Actually, correction, the 5-pack came out in 1998, but some of the cars in the 5-pack came out 3 to 5 years before I was born. This is the Mercedes-Benz GTC from Matchbox. This is part of an older Superfast series, by the way. They had 2 of the yellow versions, and it's like, yeah, I'd rather get the blue one, and I ended up getting the blue one because they only had one of it there, obviously. So, yeah. This is an older Superfast one. Just wanted to let people know that. That one came out in 1996. This is the Chevy Tahoe, not Suburban, by the way. This one came out in 1997. This Alfa Romeo came out in 1996, which is weird because the 5-pack itself came out in 1998, but most of the cars are from 96 or 97. And the last one, this Opel, or Opel, however you pronounce it, came out in 1996. So actually most of the cars that I got came out in 1996, and one came out in 1997, by the way. So yeah. Yeah. And I've announced all the cars, so if anyone has a possibility of which one they think will win this race, let's see who wins this race. I would like some picks for the race per se. Oh, thanks for letting me know that, Superbird Diecast. I didn't realize that. Alpha is 1 vote. I'm not going to say anything, but all of these cars are relatively fast down my 6-lane track, so yeah, I'm just going to leave it as that because I've already tested all of them, and I'm not going to spoil the surprise by saying who wins, but I will say whoever does win might be a shocker. I'm just going to say that as a general statement for right now, per se. Wow, there was like 4 people here, and now we're down to 2 all of a sudden. Kind of surprised because if only one person is saying who's going to win, that's kind of a little bit disappointing to me because I really thought there was going to be 2 or 3 more people here saying like who they think is going to win besides just one person. Because having just one person say something and then realize that their car didn't win, was kind of not as fun as I would like it to be. So the 2 or 3 other people that were here, Tampa and Mo, or as he likes to be called, Bro now. Hopefully the 2 of you can be back here again, or one of you 2 can be back here again and comment or just type in the top chat thing, figuring out who you think is going to win this first race. I'm doing all races until there's 3 cars left. The main reason why I did not say new champ is because there's not really going to be a new champion per se in this event, sadly, because most of the cards from this 5-pack are 160 scale, not 164 scale. So yeah, they're a little bit more bigger and heavier than regular Matchbox cards, just saying that as a fact. That's 2 for Alpha now. There's at least another person here besides just me watching this live stream, and they should have a say in who they think is going to win. And I'm not sure if it's this person who likes being called bro or someone else. But there is another person here besides me who should be able to type in this chat feature on my live stream for who they think is going to win this race. Now remember, just because you say Alpha for this race, you could choose a different car for the second race. Because like I said, it's down to 3 cars, and then we're going to race the final 2. So yeah. That's 2 for Alpha. I know there should be one more person to type in the chat thing to have their vote for this car who they think is going to win this first race. Come on, 4th person, whoever you are, say your pick for this race. I'm not sure if it. I know it's not Super Weird Diecast and Spider, obviously. Oh, there's 5 people here now. Wow. Maybe it's Tampa and the other person. I don't know, to be honest. But there should be at least 1 or 2 more people able to figure out who's going to win this race. Oh, but it went from 5 down to 3. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Thanks. Mo, who likes to be called bro, what's your pick on who's going to win this race? Hey, we got up to 5 people again. It's probably going to go down to 3 relatively soon. But it may or may not happen as quickly as I thought again. Possibly. Nope, it went from 5 down to 4 now. So, cliffhanger. Alpha. Okay, I'm just going to say this as a general statement. Yeah, there's 5 views here now, but there's actually only 4 people typing. Technically 5 now. Well, actually, now just 4 people typing, besides me, as the host of the live stream, obviously. Yep. Yeah, it keeps going up from, it's gone from, no views to 2 to 3, then 4, then 5 down to 3, then 5 again, 5 down to 4, 4 up to 5, 5 down to 4. Now it's 5 down to 4 yet again. Everyone is saying the Alpha. Wow. You really think the Alpha's going to win? Well, we're going to have to see what happens. Sadly, because of stuff being in the way, I won't be able to show the track very well, unfortunately. So you're just going to have to bear with me on that. Because this box of cars and stuff and this foosball table is in the way, so unfortunately, because of that, you're not going to see as much of the track right now when the cars go down it. But yeah, let's start the race though. 3, 2, 1, go. This was the winner. Not a surprise because I've tested them out before. This is the Opel Calibra GTM from Matchbox. They actually have, I think, 2 or 3 other color versions of this one. This is the car that won the first race, this Opel Calibra GTM. Yeah, it has a 2.5-liter V6 engine. It's all-wheel drive, 500 horsepower. The Alfa Romeo has 414 horsepower from a V6 engine. That's all-wheel drive. Not a surprise to me because I actually tested out all the cars and I didn't want to, give away the surprise of who was actually going to win the first race, which happens to be the car I knew was going to win all along, to be honest. So yeah, this is the first advancing car, this Opel Calibra DTM from Matchbox. On to race 2 of 3. For now. Someone's already asked me that before, and my dream car as of right now is probably a Bentley Continental GT convertible in a dark blue or dark green color, the one that's all-wheel drive with 626 horsepower from a W12 cylinder engine. Although the price of that thing is like close to $300,000 US, sadly though. So the only chance I'm ever affording one is if somehow someone in my house or me ends up winning a lottery in the future. And the chances of that happening are like 1 in 500 million plus people, to be honest. I'm just gonna get the cars from here now. The Alpha wins the second race, though. The Alpha won the second race. Mo, person who likes to be called bro, I'm not sure what's going on, but somehow your name is appearing like multiple times, and I don't even see like stuff in there. So that's kind of odd. Yeah, I know, CR, Mo, but you just wanted someone to call you bro, so yeah. I don't know if you have a name you want me to call you in this live stream, just because some people's names for like channel names or their real life names are like hard for some people to pronounce, so yeah. Thought I'd just mention that right away. But Alpha wins the second race, so yep, he's advancing. Putting the Alpha off to the side for now. It looks like the Mercedes on this one. But it was the Tahoe. The one's at the end. So that car is eliminated. Just gonna put it back there. We're just going to re-race these two because it looks like they're tied at the very end. And we're gonna re-race them in the exact same lanes. See what happens. This is the race that's going to count. Only one re-race because it was super close, and these were the lanes that were close. In 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go again, but the Mercedes just couldn't do it. This car probably will advance to the finals, most likely. 3, 2, 1, go. The Alpha doesn't like being in lane 4, apparently. So because of that, we're going to have to put him in a different lane. Yep, the Alpha still won. Alpha still won. Now it's time for these two to race. 3, 2, 1, go. Alpha wins at the very end. And just like that, we are having a DTM clash between Italy and Germany for the final car. Alpha wins the first one. And he wins the second one. Let's do this. And he wins the final one too. Oh look, it's back up to 4 views now. Oh, was that 4? So these are the standings in order 1 to 5, as in like first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. This is 6th place, just because it's not rubber tire cars, but it's not allowed to fit down my track. So technically that car's dead last, but I'm not really counting it per se. So this is the fastest one from all of my cars I got today, the Opel Calibra DTM. Opel or Opel, I know it's one of those two ways of how you pronounce that car company. The Alpha 155 is second fastest. The 97 Tahoe is third fastest. The Mercedes-Benz GTC from Alt Superfast is fourth fastest. And the 85, the 85i is the fifth fastest. Did M case release? I know J and K case has. The next case would actually be. The next case would be L, by the way, if it comes to USA. Just letting you know, because it's L, then M, then N. So M case is not out yet in our stores in USA. It would actually be L case next, with the Porsche Taycan Turbo in it, by the way. M case is probably going to be L or M case is probably in Australia, most likely by now. Just letting you know that. So yeah, if we want to figure out which of these two is the faster rubber tires car, you might think it's the Camaro because it rolls really well. Well, actually, it turns out it's need to fix this or not. It's actually this Acura NSX is my fastest rubber tires car out of the 2 rubber tire cars I got today. So if we were to do this one would be first place for rubber tire cars that I got today, and this one would be second place. So first, and then second. And obviously, first place overall would be this one because rubber tire cars are slow against normal tire cars. But yeah, these two would be first place for rubber tire cars for this one, and non-rubber tire cars for this one. So yeah, now would be the best time to ask me questions about diecast cars, real life car stuff, or Colorado diecast, which I'm surprised no one had asked me earlier on today in a different live stream thing. I've already raced these cars up against my champion. Mo, you're gonna CHR Mo, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific about Hot Wheels Lamborghini car, because I have a different few Hot Wheels Lamborghini cars, by the way, in my collection. Yeah. Now I do want to say either before my trip to California, I may or may not take another trip to Colorado Diecast. I'm just not sure yet. There's a chance that may or may not happen. I just don't know yet, per se. So yeah, if it does happen, that will be great, because then I am planning on getting 4 more mini GT cars and 1 Hot Wheels ID car. They actually have like 3 to 5 of the Porsche 918 Hot Wheels ID cars at that store still, but they have 0 of the C8 Stingray one, because apparently everyone's after that one more than the Porsche, which is odd because the Porsche 918 Hot Wheels ID car is in blue, and the C8 Stingray's in orange, and it's the first time both of them are ID cars for this year in the same mix. And actually, neither of them are out in Target stores near me yet, but they will be relatively soon, though. So yeah, this marks my second mini GT car for my collection. I've already showed the first one. It's the Bentley Hillclimb car. So yeah, I will actually be doing a bigger mini GT cars showcase once I get all of them together. I will be doing a showcase about this Coca-Cola 5-pack stuff probably after this live stream, just because I felt like doing it. So yeah. Anyways, if there are no more questions about Colorado Diecast or cars or real life car stuff, or any of those 3 topics, if there's no more questions about those, yeah, I will probably end the live stream and make a showcase video of the Matchbox Coca-Cola 5-pack, and probably that Mercedes-Benz, because I may or may not end up getting the yellow color version of it at Colorado Diecast the next time I go there again, which hopefully is before our California trip. And you know, it may or may not be before my California trip, so there's a 50-50 chance it's either before or after. If it's before, I'll let everyone know by making an announcement about it on my YouTube channel. Good news is the store allows YouTube videos. They're actually trying to have a YouTube channel for Colorado Diecast come up soon, but I pretty much took the liberty of making a 7 to 9 minute long video about the store and like what they have in it. So yeah, if people haven't seen that video, I'll put the link to it below in this one. Alex Flint, what's up, buddy? You missed the racing cars part. You've actually missed about almost everything so far, except for the questions and answer part. So, yeah. I unfortunately cannot answer that question, C.R. Mo, because I actually don't know the first time I bought my first Hot Wheels car. Well, that's good to know, Alex Flint. So yeah. Anyways, Alex Flint, the main thing you missed was the questions and answer part. Since you're here now, I might as well just show you the cars again, because you missed the previous live stream when I unboxed them and didn't race them. I was going to race them at the same time, I just forgot to, and it says it because my computer was low on battery and the charger cord was upstairs, so it's like, I don't want to be in a scramble for things, like rushing upstairs to get a charging cord for my computer. So yeah, since you're here, Alex Flint, I'm just going to show you the cars. I'm going to show you the cars that raced in order, as in like 1 to 5, and then the cars that were, off to the side or commentating per se. This was the one that won the non-rubber tires race out of all my new cars from today, the Opel Calibra DTM, the Matchbox. 2.5 liter V6 engine, 500 horsepower, and it's all-wheel drive. This is the 155 DTM, the Coca-Cola 5-pack version. 414 horsepower V6 engine, and it's all-wheel drive, just like this car is all-wheel drive with a V6 engine, just different horsepower ratings. This is the 97 Chevrolet Tahoe, Alex Flint. The Mercedes-Benz GTC from the old Superfast series, Alex Flint. That car was 4th place. Chevy was 3rd, and this is 5th place. It's the 85i BMW from the Matchbox Coca-Cola 5-pack. And then for cars that couldn't race, that were off to the side or commentating, we have the Mini GT Acura NSX, the IMSA Watkins Glen version. This car itself came out in 2017, by the way, by the taillight design, as you can tell. And also same with the headlight design. This is my second Mini GT car, by the way. I will have to say, out of all the Acura NSX race cars I have from the 90s or early 2000s or 2017 ones, this is my favorite one, this Mini GT one. So if anyone was wondering what my special plan was when I hit 170 subscribers, I might as well tell that, because I'm actually at 169 now, which is good, because I know 200 would be like a bigger milestone for me, but that's a little bit far for me, because there's going to be a lot of people who may or may not like your videos or live stream events you do. So yeah, this is the Chevy 4x4 van, Alex Flint, from the Matchbox Coca-Cola 5-pack. And yes, the Acura NSX is number 86, by the way, and it has a famous person on it in history. What did I say? Sam Jackson or Samuel Jackson, something like that. Yeah, Uncle Sam, basically, actually. He wanted people to get enlisted in military service during World War II. That was his main mission. The person on this car, if you can see it right there, Alex Flint. He's basically the person that would say, I want you to, join this service thing during World War II. But anyways, back to the cars part of the video. This is the 1968 Camaro SS/Z28 because it says Z28 on the front of it. Sunoco Camaro race car with the number 6 on it. Computer Kid, hey, what's up, buddy? Well, that's good to know. So now, since I've shown all the cars, that were racing and not racing, I don't know how to say this, but I don't really collect tanks per se. And actually, I was not around alive during World War II, by the way. The only reason I mentioned World War II is because this Acura has an person on it, Uncle Sam, that trying to get people enlisted and helping us during World War II. Obviously, that's the only reason I even mentioned it. So yeah. I actually want everyone to before I do them in order, even though I've already shown them in racing order and cars not racing in order per se or out of order. I want you to let me know which is your favorite out of all of these 8 cars I got today. Is it the Opel? Japan domestic market car. My favorite one for that. Oh shoot, I can't really say the new Supra because it turns out Hot Wheels has claimed that their version when they have the new Supra was made in Austria, which, to be honest, I'm not even sure how I can believe that per se, because it's I know it's based off the the engine is based off the Z4 from Germany, by the way, which the Supra uses. The new one does. It's pretty similar to the new Z4 engine, or they use the same engine, just different horsepower specs, or something like that. Or the Supra is based off the Z4, for styling and engine stuff per se, but they're gonna have different specs for horsepower and price and drivetrain, or similar drivetrain for that matter. But if we were to say favorite JDM car for Japanese domestic market, I would probably have to go with. This might sound weird, but I know this one's probably not made in Austria, but my favorite JDM car, which stands for Japanese domestic market, not Japanese drift masters, which what I thought it meant, but not really. Yeah. My sorry, family's talking upstairs, so please ignore the background noise up there if you can. So yeah. Anyways, my favorite JDM car is probably the Toyota Camry, the XSE V6 one, in a dark blue or dark red color, just because it looks really cool. Krish Patel, I hope you have something positive to say about car stuff. If not, one of my moderators will remove you from the chat. Just wanting to give anyone a heads up warning who says stuff weird about cars, whether it's diecast cars or real life car stuff, or stuff that's not related to what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thanks for the positive chat about my stream. Yeah, like I'm saying, I try my best to keep all my live streams and videos safe, sound, and appropriate for anyone watching them. So yeah. Now I'm gonna show the cars the way they actually came in before I race them right now. pretty much all of these cars are by themselves. Chris Patel, since this is your first time here, per se, I just wanted to let you know that most of my videos I do are about toy car stuff, more than anything else, per se. There are a few times where I have videos about mostly about toy cars or car racing video games or sports games like hockey, baseball, football, or basketball sports games. I'll have some of those types of videos on my YouTube channel. Probably the video game stuff tend to come out before my live streams. My live streams are mostly about toy car stuff. Sometimes video game stuff on my Xbox One or PS4, depending on if I'm in the mood to do that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, these are the 5 cars from the Coca-Cola 5-pack: Opel, Alfa, Chevy, and the BMW. Opel or Opel, I know it's one of those two ways. I think it's Opel. I know it's German, so it's hard to really figure out if it's Opel or Opel, but I know it's one of those two. So yeah, these are the Matchbox Coca-Cola 5-pack cars. This is a 1990s Matchbox Coca-Cola gift pack, or as today they would call it a 5-pack. They actually don't call it a 5-pack. They just people call it a 5-pack now because there's 5 cars in there and they're all packed in the same thing, and you can't buy them separately. The next car I'm actually going to show is the Mercedes-Benz GTC in blue again. Then we have the 1968 Chevrolet Camaro SS/Z28, which means it's the SS or Z28 Camaro, and the Sunoco Camaro racing color, which is blue and yellow. Blue and yellow represent a lot of sports teams. I know West Virginia uses blue and yellow along with a few other sports teams. So yeah, I thought I'd just mention that because it reminded me of certain sports teams' colors. And then the last one is my second mini GT car, the Acura NSX GT3, number 86, IMSA, Watkins Glen. What Watkins Glen means is that this car was raced and used at the Watkins Glen track, and since this car was apparently the one they used only for that track, that's why they made it into some special USA colors design with Uncle Sam on it, by the way. It says NSX GT3 in red at the very bottom, near the bottom part of the door. It's really hard to read that, but I know it says that. This is my second mini GT car in my collection. The next time I come back from my California trip or Colorado Diecast, I'll probably have 6 mini GT cars in total. Well, 6 to 8 for that matter. Because, let's see, there was a Porsche, a Nissan, a Lamborghini, Porsche, Nissan, Lamborghini, and a Honda I wanted to buy. So yeah, there's going to be 6 more mini GT cars in my collection probably by the next time I end up getting more cars from Colorado Diecast, most likely. Either before our California trip, which is obviously after my B-Day this year, by the way. So yeah. Sorry if I was just coughing there. I'm kind of losing my voice because I haven't drank much water today, actually. If people don't mind, I actually wouldn't mind getting a glass of water right now so my voice can be a little bit more clear when I'm talking about stuff here. Cars, of diecast cars or real-life car stuff. Or, I wouldn't say possibly, trip plans, obviously, because I have no clue what we're doing during my trip. I know that if I see a store I want to get cars at, I'll probably say, hey, could we stop at this Walmart or Target? My B-Day is actually 4 days away, by the way. Yeah. Interesting thing is, Parker actually has a Five Below store, which is one of these stores that a few people out in Arizona, Mustang Hunter Diecast, Honest Diecast, and King Diecast. All three of them tend to sometimes, but not all the time, go to Five Below in Arizona somewhere. And I didn't realize that Parker, which is about close to an hour's drive away from my home, has a Five Below store there where they sell Matchbox or Hot Wheels cars, or both kinds of cars there, actually. So, yeah. Anyways, if there are no more questions about car-related stuff, I won't be able to answer questions about, trip that's planned to go to California, because all that I'm saying is I'll, have more pig hunting videos and pickups videos and unboxing and live stream things when I go to stores and when I'm able to do live streams during that trip. Most of the stores we'll probably go to when we're there for diecast cars for me is Walmart, Target, or King Soopers. I don't go to Safeway or Albertsons per se that often for them, because sometimes they have new stuff, sometimes they get old stuff. It's really just hit or miss, basically, for cars for any diecast store. Whether it's a normal one like Walmart, Target, King Soopers, or etc., or a special one. Although special ones tend to have the same stuff pretty much all the time, just like Colorado Diecast does. Like these 5 cars I got from this Matchbox Coca-Cola 5-pack, they had only one of it there this time. And it was surprisingly a little bit more hidden than I thought it was. But glad I got it there. I was going to make a pickups video of the stuff I'm getting there from that store, but completely forgot to do that. So, yeah. Krish Patel, unfortunately, since I know this is your the main reason my computer kid is actually a moderator is because he's being really nice and polite to me on my live streams. I haven't I know you said something nice, saying wow, nice stream, but some of the other people who are moderators, like Alex Flint, he's actually been on a few of my other live streams and videos before, so I'm not trying to say I'm super picky about who I make moderators for my live streams per se, but it's just that him and Alex Flint have been on some of my previous live streams and stuff. So since this is your first time here, if you say a few more nice things before I wrap up my live stream, Krish Patel, about the cars or the track stuff or the things I use in my live stream, then I will definitely make you a moderator. But yeah. I almost didn't want to make Computer Kid a moderator just because he was about to say something that this other person was saying. So that's why I made him a moderator, is because he realized I need to stop saying this. And then he said more nice things than more not nice things in my previous live stream. So, yeah. The only people who get moderators in my live streams are people who are saying stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Like Alex Flint said. That's a good point to mention, Alex Flint. You basically have to know me first, what type of stuff I do and what kind of things I'm looking for, in my live streams for people who want to be moderators. You have to be nice, say stuff relative to what I'm using or saying in my live stream. What I'm saying most likely will be used in my live streams, like this 6-line track or these cars or these cars. This Hot Wheels ID track I will be using in a separate thing because I need to find all my ID cars first to do that in. However, that thing gets pretty noisy, so I'll probably not do a live stream about it. I'll most likely do small videos about that one instead. So yeah. Anyways, before I leave, I want everyone to tell me who's here and able to type in this top chat feature on my live stream what their favorite car is from this live stream. If people need to see the cars again, I'm just showing them once more, so that way they can type which one's their favorite. I know Alex told me his was the Acura NSX GT3, so thank you for doing that. You actually followed my rule here before I'm showing them again. That's the Opel. Well, Opel or Opel, I know it's one of those two. Alfa Romeo 155 DTM. This is the Coca-Cola 5 gift pack 5-pack color version of it. Exclusive to the Coke 5-pack for this color version. They have 1 or 2 other versions of that car. I actually have another one thanks to Liver Diecast. This is the 97 Chevrolet Tahoe. Chevrolet 4x4 van. BMW 850i with opening doors, because I had a feeling the doors would open, and I was right about that. Mercedes-Benz GTC in blue from old Matchbox Superfast series from the 1990s. Most of the Matchbox cars I'm showing are from 1990s years, like early 1990s to like late 1990s. Basically more per se mid to late 1990s for the Matchbox cars. This is the 1968 Sunoco Camaro number 6. And the Sunoco Camaro racing colors. Blue for the car and yellow wheel rim paint for the wheel rim color. And then last one is the 2017 Acura NSX GT3 from Mini GT. The IMSA one that raced at Watkins Glen, which is a USA cars track for IMSA and GT3 class cars. Which this one is, it's an IMSA and GT3 race car. Meaning that even though this is just the Watkins Glen track version, using a USA paint job, they actually have used this car in a few other tracks for GT3 class car racing, inside and outside of the USA, by the way. So yeah, I am probably just going to show my favorite 2 cars from this live stream, and then, well, probably favorite 3 actually, and then end the live stream there after that. So yeah. These are my top 3 cars for today pickups from Colorado Diecast before I end my live stream. If there are no more questions, I will be ending the video right now. This one's actually my second or third favorite. This is first favorite, second favorite, and third favorite. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this live stream, and I'll see you in my next one for my next toy cars or whatever kind of video or live stream I'll make. Toy cars or video game. I'm just gonna say that. That's gonna be my next video or live stream. Not sure what it's gonna be or which type it is, video or live stream, but I'll see you in that. And thanks everyone for being here. Bye. This is Reese from Amazing Cars 13, and yeah, thanks for being here and supporting my channel, and watching my live streams and videos about cars or video game things. See you next time.